Gorgeous. Hey, there you go. Right. Okay, let's avoid that unpleasantness from now on. So I'll have to download that, splice it into one thing, re-upload it. Yes, load data, please. That's going to make it weird for the YouTube video. I'll have to actually, like, put the two things together, and I'm not sure I know how to do that. Back to Xenobatos. Please insert disk 4. Alright, don't fuck around this time. Quit. Yes. File. Change disk. ISO to disk 4. Bin. Open, please. Alright, well, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you work before? Probably because I tried to open CD-ROM. That's what I bet it is. Alright. And now off to... Jesus, I really wish I was going to be done with Miru. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. Miru's fine, I guess. Death City Mayfill, please. And then we're off to more plot. And that's Ilsa Bay, so it's next to Ilsa Bay. I'm going to need a... if only there was a, like, merch, something you buy. I'll just get a map printed out or something. Put a map on of LOD, and then I can write down the major locations of things when I'm working on that that other thing, the other side story I'm writing. Because that will help keep track of things. Oh, see you, dude. Oh, my mutton chops are itchy. I'm hungry. I didn't have lunch or anything today. I fed my boy, and then I started getting ready for the stream. I didn't even make tea. I'm gonna text my mod upstairs and see if she wants to make me a pot of tea. Not that I, don't consume enough liquid. Last night, I had like a whole pot of coffee, or not a pot of coffee. Really? I'm positive you have. And it's up 1 to across 3. Yeah. My brain, she works sometime. Warhead Sour Energy Drink. I haven't had an energy drink since I was a cook 5 years ago. That's the last time I had any manner of energy drink, and I was I was fucking hungover, man. It was post some holiday, I forget which one, but the boys and I went out, and my my drunken alter ego, Uncle Rumhand, I went out, and my drunken alter ego came home, and it was fuck. It wasn't Catter Day. That was a different day entirely. Jesus, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Eyes itch. And then it's straight 1, or is it across 3? It's this one for sure. I think it's up 3. Yeah, it's up 3, across 3, up 1, across 2. Yeah. then these guys are going to be like, Rose, you're a bad bitch. Of course she is. Look at her. Oh no, the cable for my microphone is all wonkus. That's no good. Good God. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Fucking save states. Because I want to be done with you, Miru. I want to be finished. I want to put you in the back line. So, my boys. What a weird tentacle grabber. You know, I have like nightmares about moths that open up like that. Because they're terrifying. I don't know why I'm attacking with anybody else but Miru, because I want to get Miru finished so I can go back to using Albert and I'll probably beat the game with Kongol and Rose. The Loner Knight. Is he a bastard? Did they get married? Because that's the legal definition. And also, it's a huge deal. And at the time, in like the medieval times, being a bastard was a huge thing. Fairly confident if Zakera or Drew or Char, if you guys are around, was Zeeg knighted if they had knights? Cat hair in my mustache. That's the thing I hate about having facial hair. The one thing I hate about having facial hair is that cat hair, and of which I have two, is always like here. But I was wondering if Zeeg had ever been knighted in any manner or a lord in any... Oh no, he was probably a lord because of the estate he had. I say it's an estate. It's not an estate. He lived in a fucking wild tower. The Dragoon Towers. Man, I would love to explore this city of Velweb more. But, because... fucking... Oh, did knock her out. Thought it would. I love Velweb. It's like one of my favorite... It's not my favorite city. My favorite city is Kansas. But, Velweb, though, man. And the automata, the robot fuck. Bisexual or living secret because Graham... It did come off that Graham and Surveil were something going on there. But I think that was just the right... But he said he specifically used the word mate as a mate. But that's not... That traditionally is not how homosexual partners are described. Not as your mate. Because mate is short for mating. But they would use a word like partner. Surveil. No, not Surveil. Fucking, no, Surveil was J. Dragoon. I'm sorry. His father, Survey? Lavitz. It's. How old were your No, fucking... Dragoon, Lavitz Slambert, Basil, Wind, Human Basil, acquiring the Dragoon Spirit. Servy was his name. Servy Slambert was the guy's name. Like an odd, there's like a theme going on with the names for the Dragoons. Almost as if there's some manner of symmetry between all the Dragoons. Not all of them. How come Dole didn't have kids? Dole did have kids, but they died. And then his wife died of grief. And then Dole was influenced by Lloyd and then went crazy. That's what happened. Or was it Diaz in Zeeg? Spoilers, everybody. I should put, like, there are spoilers. I should put spoilers in the tags. I don't know why I never do. But it's like a 22-year-old game. What's this one? Down. Is it down one? I know it's down one. It's that one. And then that one. I think it's down in the loop. Down. It's like down 4, across 3, and up 2. Can you go? Can you do the thing? Oh, yeah. No! That doesn't count! It's also weird how Albert sort of caused a war with Bale. Okay. By not dying? Because if Albert was just a kid when Dole killed his father, of whom the name has slipped my memoris. Graham? No. Carlo. King Carlo. It wouldn't have so much have been Dole. It wouldn't have been Albert that started the war. It would have been loyalists to King Carlo that would have had no choice but to protect Albert from Dole. Because if Dole was going to go to all the effort of murdering his brother to take the throne, by that logic, he wouldn't have much of a choice but to kill his nephew as well, because that's how he would solidify the throne. If Zach, if you're in here, buddy, I need you. It could have been Lloyd that murdered Carlo. I think Dole admits that he murdered Carlo just before he went to rescue the Gigantos, who I'm determined that Dole was friends with, and they helped with the construction of Kansas, which I believe, based on Kansas's size, and military prowess, I am led to believe that Kansas was the original capital of Serdio. This is just from the stills and the images I see in the game. I don't have like a guidebook or whatever. I'm just going on with size because the Black Castle in Kansas is fucking colossal in comparison to that apartment built over top of a garage built over top of a sewer that's in Bale. I suspect, and this makes the most sense in my head, Lloyd and Diaz influenced Dole, feeding the line of like, we're gonna fix the world, and they get him to roll with that. He has no choice but to murder his brother because the Giganto are about to be wiped out by someone, probably the Tiburoans, because what military force is walking around Tiburoa that could have threatened the Gigantos, who weren't a stupid, brutish, dumbass race, and they weren't. So Dole, yes. Was it you I was talking to? I was just saying this, like this stream, before I had to restart. I was just saying there was somebody that didn't know the Great Commander became the mayor. I was just saying that to somebody. I believe it was you. It might have been. But I mean, this was like 8 months ago, 9 months ago now. It's cross one. I'm not paying attention. Sorry. Dole assassinates his brother. The loyalists either assassinates his brother or has his brother killed. More than likely, he would have his brother killed because kinslaying is particularly distasteful. But if an assassin does it, it wasn't me. So, Dole fucks off. After he murders Carlo, Dole fucks off to rescue the Gigantos, who I believe he was friends with. Probably helped in the construction of Kansas. Loyalists realize that Albert, who is a child at the time, is in danger. They take Albert out of Kansas and they move him to Bale. Now there's a civil war because the Loyalists are on one side and the usurpers are on the other side. And now we have the 20-year civil war between Bale and Kansas, which is Sandora. Why is it called Sandora? Apparently, according to the guidebook, Dole subjugated another kingdom and just took it over. But how the fuck would you manage that? Because Kansas is a ring fortress with a citadel built inside of it. How? An empire that had the power and the money to build that, and to build that manner of structure, has a military and a civilization that would have fucking rolled over the rest of Serdio, who don't even have cavalry, for Christ's sake. It is sad, and it is like what happened to Kongol is like one of the greatest crimes in this game, and it breaks my heart. I think about the big man every single day. I love Kongol. I love that guy so much. I have pages of the hypothetical, what would I do if I were in charge of the Legend of Dragoon remake, and what would I change, and what would stay the same. And Kongol is not unrecognizable, because that's not fair, but he doesn't speak with me Kongol, me dumb, because he fucking wouldn't. Matter of fact, he'd be better at speaking Common Tongue than he'd be better at speaking Giganto, because he's been speaking the Common Tongue longer. But anyway, I have 1,000 things I would change about Kongol, and about Belzac and the rest of the Giganto as a rule, because I fucking love the Gigantos. Minotaurs as well, I'd change, because they're useless. What do they do? I see him body language reader. What meme do you? Still want to do a future character where he could have been human Giganto daughter, who's an Amazon tall. You did say that to me. I remember that. I was talking about that to my brother. I remember that conversation. She'd have to be a big woman. She'd have to be a big woman. She'd have to be big, because Congo got the meat. Speaking of, let me send a text upstairs real fast. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but military strat. The daughter would be a military strategist to the mother. I have mind purifiers for this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can get behind that. Oh, yeah. That's good. And then we're almost done. And we're going to leave this place. And then we'll be on to... not that I don't love Death City. I love Death City. I've always seen, even like 20 years ago when we bought the game brand new, another Soul Eater? You can pick up the Soul Eater without having to fight the Polter armor? I don't really get behind that. I can't get behind that. I've never seen, even though that's how he put off, it never made sense to my brother or I that Congo was stupid. Because it's dumb, it doesn't make sense that he's stupid. It fucking just doesn't. It's down 2, across 1, down 4. Right? Just please go the thing. Hit the thing for me so I know for sure. Because I don't want to waste any more time here. And then it's over 1 to this one. And then it's down this way. Hey. We've never seen Congo stupid, and it never made sense to us. Building. Hold on. Let's pretend you and me right now. You Jesus, we're in a meeting. Hey, how are we gonna change the LOD? Writing it. Let me save. Congo wouldn't be stupid if we were gonna make a sequel, which I don't know how that would go. I don't know how that would go, and I don't know who the enemy was. But if Congo were to have a daughter, I put it to you, she could be full Giganto. The daughter in question. Not to change your mind, canon. I'm just saying. The daughter could be full Giganto because at the end of the journey, Congo's journey in this game, instead of fucking going to learn Kung Fu with Hashel, which doesn't make sense because as far as I fucking know, they've never exchanged a single line of dialogue. Or, which would make much more sense, to go back to Bale with Albert, who he's buddies with anyway. Go back with him and just take on the same job you had with Dole. And just, Congo could do that. Instead, I put it to you, somewhere along the way, we find out that there are more Giganto out in the wide world. Not so much in Endiness, elsewhere. There's more Giganto. We run into a trader. Doesn't matter. It makes the most sense you'd run into a trader. He'd walk up to you and he'd be like, they have Giganto all the way out here too? And Congo's like, what do you mean? Hold on, what do you mean out here too? And the guy says, yeah, where are you from, big guy? I'm from way out. It would be east. For him, I'm from east. We're from like that way. He goes, holy shit, they have them that far out as well? Wow, amazing. Where are there more Giganto? Somewhere out west. So Congo, after all of this, on his own, because I've said this a couple of times on stream, but Congo's driving motivations to do anything in this story are always following someone else's journey. Indora, Dole, now Dart. Well, now that the adventure's done, what's Congo gonna do? Follow Dart, go back to fucking Celeste and cut with firewood? Why? What's he gonna do? So they didn't know what to do. When they were writing them, they didn't know what to do with them. So they're like, just put them off the shell. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Instead, Congo takes the journey of being in charge of himself, and Congo goes off on his own to find what might be the last of his people. Say Congo finds his people, who in this version are not stupid. He has a kid. There's no reason she can't wield a big fucking spear or be trained by Albert, because he could get her and just fucking come back with Gigantos and bring them back to the home of Giganto or whatever. All of that worked. Needed more backstory. I really enjoyed it. He was dead. Indora did. How did Indora die? Who was he fighting? If he was the greatest warrior in all of Gigantos, was there a mountain of corpses you found him on top of? Like, I love the Giganto, and they just and Endora's chain weapons, very God of War. You could make that very, very God of War. Also, you could have some kind of smaller version of that for Miru, because her hammer's stupid. Fuck. Oh, balls. Sorry. I thought I saved stated that. We're trying to get her done. That's why we're save stating on Miru's additions. How about Kongo worked as Queen Fury? Yeah, that's a job. That's a job for a big old monster like him. More coal, Kongo. No, he's what would he do? I mean, he's a Dragoon. He's a legendary. He's a lord. He'd be entitled to fucking land praise anywhere he went. Like, these guys are heroes. These are a bigger deal to now. Oh yeah. How do you travel? Fuck yeah. Okay. That makes the most sense because Kongo's a big physical guy. Also, in my mind, he's like a blacksmith and a hunter and a siege specialist. Because he spent 20 years in Dole's court. At Dole's, like, right hand. Dole's his right-hand guy and his bodyguard. And Dole helped, not raise him, because when Kongo was found, he was 18 years old. He was a man. As man is stretching that term as far as it fits to another species. But he was an adult. Is there anything else I forgot to do 2 hours later? 2 hours after I was just standing in the spot. Is there anything else I forgot to do? We fought Faust. We fought all the Dragoons. We've collected everything. I've got legend casks. I've still got 20 grand in my pocket, which should weigh somewhere in the realm 11 pounds. I've got about 11,000 pounds of gold on me. I think if we did remake this and I extended Queen Fury Journey before the Phantom ship, how she connected. Like Shauna talking about how she has a connection to Rose and can't place it. I like that. And Rose is like, I don't know what it is. Probably because Shauna's wildly attracted to Rose because fucking see Lavis's mom. Oh God. I don't know if I'm ready to tell her that. I don't know if I'm ready to face her. We made it. Yes, the moon is not yet set. The Signet Sphere is still safe. It's not. It means Shauna is still safe. She isn't. Once we go up this road of souls, there will be no return. We are climbing up. Are we climbing up? Yes. Yes. We'll go see Lavitz's mom next LP and Shauna's parents, who are still alive. Lavitz has shown us the way. I have no hesitation. Let's go. And he's like, huh. Da, 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 da. You know, whatever that music is. There's another fella, streams LOD. Name is Alex. He's in here. My boy. Can you hear my kid? Can you hear him just partying hard up there? Shauna, blackness that resonates with her, and the Rose goes. Is that Rose did like a little hop before she entered the frame? And they're like, yep, well, I'm good. Spectral. By the way, Kongol, as the guy who's like, I'm going to make species equal. Anytime that conversation comes up with any other characters outside of the group, Kongol never has a word to say. And that irritates the piss out of me. Kongo blackness resonates with her, and Rose goes cross-armed. There it is. The Signet Sphere. Now turn into Dragoon. It is safe. It is safe. That Signet Sphere is the last barrier to protect the world. Big deal. If it is destroyed, we fucking know there will be no other way but to deal with the god itself. It's not a god. It's just another thing. When Shauna crosses to the moon that never sets, the god of destruction will be born. I don't know why you're saying this. You already know it. I won't let it. I'll finish it here. I think so too. Dad? I'll finish the world here. Reveal yourself. He's here. I don't hide. He was hidden. He was already hidden. Look at him. Our settlement is a peaceful one. Settlement. Do you mean sentiment? We don't need weapons. A fight is not appropriate for the celebration of a birth. I won't let you. Any dragoons? He's like, get the fuck away from me, kid. And Dart's just fucked. Throw your spear at him. Miranda, shoot him. Throw an axe at him and jump the distance while he's deflecting the axe. Grab him by the head and by the torso and squeeze him like a tube of toothpaste. There's so many things we could do. It's fine. Tension. I won't let you, he says. What? Hold on. The arrow has already been released. Thank you for not saying fired. To the finale of the world, and he teleports. The moon is falling. The world is ending. Does that mean that humans cannot revoke the will of the Creator? Who's an alien? Not yet. Don't give up. It's just the signal of the moon is broken. Yes, there's still time. We can still struggle and wriggle. The moon has not yet obtained Shauna. Let's go pursue Zeeg. Determination. Is this a dead end? And then you hear like the caca. But of like David Cross. Caca! The wings of Savin. How do you think about what kind of creature was Rose? Human wingly or something? I mean the black monster. How do I think about what kind of creature Rose is? Is she a human wingly or something? Take us to the moon, Savin, and show me this fucking bitchin' FMV, by the way. Does the moon have the moon that never sets, which is already a geosynchronous satellite, have another satellite around it? Fuck me, that looks good. Okay. So the divine tree has been there the entire time, but hidden. Oh, that's cool. Sumerian mythos. Is that a new Kai? Am I pronouncing it correctly? A new Kai?
Dart, look! That's it?
Yeah, Kongol, you're huge, you're massive. Hit the turbo. And you're watching fucking Vin Diesel. You know. Jesus. And then it fucking... That's gaping is what that is. Many Virage. That's fine. We're just going to fight them. Easy. Be like Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. On the the super hard difficulty, we have to fight like 15 Metal Gear Rays, like one after another. Easy. How terrifying would that be? If only you guys had wings. Still, listen, no, that was fantastic. Like, that was amazing. Metal Gear Solid 2. Tom Brady. What? Oh, fuck. Sorry, I cannot fly anymore. Yeah, you're pretty fucking dead. Cool on. Everything is turning out just as Zeeg wished. The seal of the moon was broken, and the terribly disastrous plan laid by Soa is finally started. Those Virages are I hate the word mere. Advanced guards for the primary Virage embryo. Odd idea. Ocelot escaped as Tom Brady. It seems the birth of the god of destruction will only be a matter of time. Does the divine tree, which gave birth to all species, want this as well? I don't think the tree's got any say in it. The world is not over yet. We can still fight to save it, can't we? After you've seen those, you can still say that? Let's go. The moon that never sets is waiting for us. Fuck yeah. Let's drop a quick save here. At 69 hours, the perfect amount of hours. Rose, human. Human made immortal. Black Monster is... The Black Monster is the personification of humans seeing something they do not understand. So it takes on... I mean, Dragoons are fucking terrifying. Let's start with that. Dragoons are fucking terrifying. But throughout human myth and human legend, the less people understand about it, the more terrifying it is. Rose would be apocalyptic to the eyes of the average, fucking potato farmer. And she'd take on lizard-like qualities and dragon-like qualities. This is why she was drawn the way she was, because that was influenced very heavily on European dragons. In the first, if you remember when Minister Noash was telling Dart about the dragon campaign, which had fuck all to do with what he asked him, there was like an image drawn of the Black Monster somewhere. Was it Minister Noash or was it the other guy? The dude in Twin Castle. Somebody was telling Dart about the Black Monster. Anyway, the Black Monster was drawn as like an ancient European dragon. And that's how it was done. And that it doesn't look anything like Rose. But Rose has wings and you always see her in the dark. And she's fucking terrifying. Running. God, I gotta piss again. Right? You are the only other person that I've spoken to that knows that that's Tony Todd. There's me and you. And everyone else is like, who's that? Tony Todd. I'm like, that fucking guy who played Worf's brother in Star Trek. And they're like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, he was Candyman and a million other roles. Because he's good. He's a good voice actor. He's a good actor. Not that I watch Candyman because I don't watch horror movies, but I know he was in it. Oh no, I've turned the volume down. This is such a cool area. It really is. You know, the moon that never sets reminds me a little bit of those structures you find in the snowfield. Oh, what's this? Rose, what is this? It's a fruit of the divine tree. It seems to be dried up, though. Fruit? Did all the species really arise from such small things? Only the Creator Soa knows. Creator Soa and his followers, who I believe are all aliens. So it was just a legend for us. But we are standing on the divine tree, which is supposedly was in the same legend. We'd better believe it. Okay. I guess so. Rated R Pokemon World. LOD could have been rated A or rated R for sure. I think... hold on. Let's move on. We better hurry up. There'll be no one to even tell the legend. LOD very easily could have been a rated adult, rated teen game. But I feel like when the two writers were like, we have to make this for children, they sacrificed so much and cut so much away to make it for kids. And there are so many concepts that just would fucking glaze over kids' heads. But as an adult, the game suddenly takes on a lot more weight if they were looked at a little more seriously. What the fuck is this thing? That's a human. That's a human-cat hybrid monster. And it must be... Fuck it, Zeeg, you can just win. You can win. There's furries. Just... It's fine. It's fine. Start the cycle over again. Because so is an alien. And the Virage is a forest fire. There's something here. There's an item I'm supposed to find. Fuck. Imagine. Imagine in your mind, if you will. I've seen Virages just a few short months ago. They're like, what, this thing? They're stone statues. What the fuck is this? And now there's thousands of them flying around. There's something I'm supposed to pick up. An item I'm supposed to find. Oh, look at these guys. This is cool. What are you looking for?
I still can't find my phone. Oh.
Okay. So that guy can party. Pretty sure it's in the bedroom. Okay. I need to... actually, I should have attacked with Dart and Miranda because I want to know how much they do. Yeah! Manicore's cool. Do nothing. And LOD in that itself, it's very... it can be very Lovecraftian in that the moon that never sets, the moon itself, the object in the sky that is always there every day, and it's in geosynchronous orbit right there, and everyone can always see it and always look at it, is actually some fucking ancient eldritch horror left behind from some spacefaring god. And it's just there, and no one knows it. And anyone that does know anything about it, their mind would be fucking shattered by the weight of said revelation. A less do a remake. What about a less sexualized Miru? Very much so. Miru is like my biggest... Out of all the things I bitch about with LOD, I bitch about Miru the most. Because Congo was wasted. Congo was wasted. Miranda was viciously underused. And Miru is just fucking weird. The fact that she's depicted as a little kid, but she's actually a grown-up is troubling for a lot of very fucking troubling reasons. Her weapon doesn't make sense. Her outfit does not make sense, especially with the fact that she's supposed to be depicted as a child. Her character arc, though, fine. Her character arc's fine. I wish there was a little more. I would definitely do more with the Winglies. Post post game, I would do more with the Winglies regarding. Yeah, that's what I mean. She's supposed to be depicted as like a 16-year-old, but apparently Winglies are older because there's that stupid fucking trope, and I hate it. And I will literally fight anybody to the death on this subject. If you're depicting children, if you're depicting people as children, they don't have a place to say to you don't saying. I know she has the body of a 14-year-old, but she's actually 1,000, and that makes it okay. Fuck all that. It's a kid. Fucking, there's no place for that nonsense. Miru being depicted as a 16-year-old, fine, but she has to behave as a 16-year-old. Walking around in a fucking bikini doesn't fit because that's not a thing people would do anyway. And I've had this argument before with other people, like, well, it's just because her personality is so wild and outspoken. Fuck all that. And you know that's not the case. But Miru dressed somewhat more sensibly. Like, Rose is the most seductive character on this cast because she's dark and she's mysterious and she has that. There's something about her. Rosa has it. Shauna is sweet and innocent, and Miranda's just a bitch, but she's not. She is a bitch, but it's not the same thing. But Miru's a kid. But Miru's the one who's half naked, and that bothers me for a great deal of reasons. Right? It makes sense with Rose, and Rose is. Even though we know now how old Rose is, but when we meet Rose, is she in her 20s, 30s, late 20s, early 30s? Might be a little older than that. You could think, okay, sure, yeah, all right. I don't know how old she is, but she is definitively a woman. She's not a kid. That can't be confused. Shauna's a young woman. You can tell. Miranda is also a young woman, but she's not a kid. And that bothers me. Those three aren't naked. Miru, for some reason, has to be naked and she's a child. That pisses me off. It always has. I think this fruit was shed by some kind of fish. What? One of the fruits arisen from the divine tree. Yes, it was the same for us humans. The god of destruction will start the same way. Yes, let's move on. We don't need to keep having these conversations over and over again. Be like, cool, what's that? And then we don't have to say, it'll happen the same way with us. Like, we fucking know that's the case. But anyway, sorry. I get heated about Miru. And then people trying to justify the weirdness about her. Or this one pisses me off the most. Some guy said in somewhere that Miru was like the sexiest character in all of LOD, right? Yeah, Minotaurs apparently are extinct. You run into like fucking 3 of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them in Lohan. So they're not extinct, they're fucking right there. The Giganto were all extinct. How? They were an intelligent species of fucking blacksmiths, stonemasons. They had pottery, they had streets, they had unbelievable architecture. They were an intelligent civilization, not to mention that they were gigantic and strong, and they were a warrior culture. Who the fuck wiped them out? You know? What was the thing? I lost my train of thought here. Got myself all pissed off. Oh, sorry. Someone said that Miru was like the sexiest character on the cast. Another person pointed out that Miru was like actually 16. And I fucking cannot believe this is actually said. Oh, well, actually, the game's 20 years old now, so Miru would be around 36 at this time, so it's okay. Get fucked. It's a fictional character. She doesn't age. Not like that. That's not how that works. Dart, kill all these things, especially that cat. Or miss. It's fine. Or miss. Right. That's the stuff that's the kind of shit that I don't want. I'm not saying, when I say I want the Legend of Dragoon, when I feel like it could have been more adult oriented and A-rated, that's not what I mean. I also don't mean it to be more like Berserk, you know, which is amazing. Berserk's amazing. That's not what I mean, though. I don't mean blood and gore strewn across the fucking walls of demons and all that shit. That's not what I mean, but there are very adult themes in LOD. Genocide, regicide, fratricide, eugenics, fucking, there's so much going on that it's at a much more adult scale. That doesn't have to be one of them. Please kill that. Just because it feels like an enemy that does things that are not good. Like it has status effects. I don't remember exactly, but I'm definitely going to try and kill it. This is like the third iteration of this monster type. Yay, she's actually doing good damage now. I think when Perky Step gets to max, like gets to like number 80 in the editions, I think it'll do more. Oh my god! Okay, well, Miranda's coming off the line as useful as resurrection is. I was right to fear the mountain apes. Only 5,000 XP for these, or 500 XP for all those guys? Seems low. But then again, LOD does have like a low, like as experience. This stream, it's like it's sending a vital force to the moon that never sets. You just say the moon. It must be that the divine tree is getting ready to give birth to the god of destruction. Then if we take this stream in the, yes, it will carry us to the top. Kickflip. Huh. Like a, trying to think of equivalent here. I believe it's tree sap is what I'm looking for. Kongol's always missing. What a stream. You're to be having time for life, man. Kong will be laughing. There he is. Kong will be laughing because nothing picks him up and throws him around. What could there? You know. Oh, look at him. It's a dude. I'm going to fight him later. We got right up close. In addition, maybe because we let ourselves flow in the vital force, I feel revitalized. It means that the power of the divine tree that gave birth to all species is still... We fucking know it's still alive. In order to kill all the species, it revived the power. Oh, fuck. Thanks. Miru. Yes. Kongol. Fuck yeah. There's 1,200 pounds of meat. What is that? It's a bug. It looks like a bug. Did Kongol's landing awaken it? Where is your anger? Where is your fury? We gotta get going. Can't sightsee big old insects. What's this? Acquired white silver dragoon armor. Why the fuck is that all the way out here? Well, okay, whatever, I guess. Let's throw that on you. Nullifies damage to light attacks. Lowers my defense by what? How much does it lower my defense? But it raises my magic defense by 1 billion. That's good. A rejected Pokemon. What's this? Hold on. What's this? Ah, tree sap. Healing tree sap. Amazing. I hope I'm nearly done. Perky step, to be honest with you. It's almost 4 o'clock. My god, I gotta make supper and everything. This is what... Yes, and all this... Fuck. I mean, yes. Let us get to the meat and potatoes of the matter. We don't have to stop and keep looking at fruit every time, but I mean... There's things of note you could be saying other than... Is this a seed? Yes, Snake, it's a seed. Metal Gear. Oh, that's cool. Look at him. That's hideous and disgusting, but it's, you know, it's cool. Potbelly. You don't look like a potbelly pig I've ever seen. And I had one. She was a good pig. Her name was Sweet Pea. She was a brilliant little Houdini. She was a sweet little girl. She used to, like, escape her stall all the time. And we had to, like, hide all the food up on tables and shit so she couldn't get at it. Because she was a big chonkin. And she would steal them. But she was a very sweet girl. She was best friends with our dog, Maggie. Also that Amy Schumer's a comedian. Yeah. God, I'm done these soon. Time to a little more. Almost level 38 with her. I think we could take Miranda or Miru off the line soon. Who is that over there, that guy?
The guy who made you some tea.
He made me tea. Yes, it is a hot teapot. Thank you, my love. Where's that Shonkus? Can I see him? Just for a second? Bring me this Shonkus Comonkus. Look at this guy. Hi. What do you do? Yeah, that's working.
Look.
They're scary. That's you. Wow. Yeah. What do we do? Oh, we're saving the world, kiddo. Yeah. We're saving the world big time. Oh. You see him not run over your mom's things. You can't have the controller. You run away with them and you press buttons. And you say, give me that, that's mine. And you run away very fast. You're going to be a big day. Oh, no. You're going to be a big time streamer, this guy. Okay? And everybody's going to be like, hey, that guy's amazing. And they'll be like, yeah, me. Big musician. Hey? Okay, Dad's got to get back to work. Thank you for making me tea. Oh, there's a lot going on. Many screens. Dad, how are you paying attention? Easy. Easy, son. 82. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost finished with Miru. And then I could get her to fuck off my line. And I could put on Albert and Rose. No, don't keep pressing the buttons. We'll come back down and we'll play video games tonight after supper time. Okay? We'll give you back to your mom. I love you. You can't have the controller. I'll give it to you after. Yeah, you go.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, no. Sad. Oh, big tears. God, I love my kid. Fuck. He's the best. I gotta tell you, being a dad's like the best thing in the whole world. I keep saying that all the time. I keep gushing about how much I love my kid and I love being a dad, but I fucking love being a dad. It's like, it's the best. Oh, we're almost done with you now. And then I'm going to put Congo back on the line, and he's going to fucking absolutely just fuck up this whole tree. He's got an axe, you know. Just chop it down. The moon that never sets. Imagine, picture this in your mind, everybody. Zeeg's going to be like, and now I can connect the soul to the... But what the fuck? And the whole tree just like tips over because Congo just chopped the bastard down. Oh, I love Congo. It's so good. 80. Wow. Can you hit 1,000 damage like that all the time? Did that Slurpee what's me? Did you slurp me? Yeah, in my axe. Oof. She's actually, dangerous now. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta piss now, though. But of course I do. Of course I gotta take a piss. Been drinking fucking... I had 3 cups of coffee and I've drank this whole thing. And since my surgeries and whatnot, I've got the bladder of an old woman with half a bladder. Was it confirmed? Lavitz was the boy in the moon training bee, and yes. Yes, it was. No, wait. Attack with Miru. Get her done. Get her the fuck over here. There's an artist. No, wrong artist. Sorry, I was thinking Colorphobia. Different guy. He painted Sanguinius at the Battle of the Eternal Gate. Fuck. He's in one of the Legend Dragoons, and he drew this custom white silver Dragoon for someone, and I believe she's a streamer as well. And it was a white silver Dragoon, but she had Kratos' chain blades. And oh, what's this? Are we gonna have another reflection on how the world's gonna end? It'll be soon. Yes, but look at that. That's a large insect. Is that the caterpillar from back there? Are you gonna fight me now? It's a miracle. There was an unhatched fruit left over, making that fruit the 109th fruit, therefore the most powerful. And it wants to kickflip. I should have won. It's a subspecies of a new insect. And it was just born and it's coming after us. Making it a new species. Look at the IRS stalking us. Criminal. Criminal. Okay, this is a boss fight, so we're not going to fuck around. Hold on. Because it's a boss fight. Number 1. Power down. Then speed up. Then speed up and power up. And not guard. Miru doesn't need a speed up. Let's be fucking real here. Her speed is like 90. Speed up and put her speed to 120. I think I'm gonna bludgeon this thing. I think we're gonna be fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna be alright. We're fine. We're fine. Miru used power up on... She used power up on herself, actually. Because Miru's fast. Dart speed is at 60 or 50. Dart speed is at 50, her speed's at 90, and Miranda's speed, I think, is at... fuck, I don't know. I don't know where speed's at. Ain't good. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, her she's got dancer's shoes. She's got dancer shoes. I think I put a Giganto ring on her. Is this thing fucking dead already? I could have used her Dragoon. She's got a heal. Fuck. Well, I killed it. If we do a sequel and make Miru an older sage, could do that. You know what I could use? I could just go Dragoon with Dart, and that would cure his poison. Because going Dragoon cures status effects. That's a Alaskan pipeline. You're welcome. I'm gonna throw. Actually, I'll throw a spectral flash at you because I think Miranda's magic attack is decent. No, Miru's magic attack is decent, but I'm trying to hurry this along because I gotta take a piss. Okay. I guess it's not. Never mind. Thought it was. God, I don't even know what I'm making for supper. I got some chicken. I got some chicken and pasta left over. I do. I'll make some Alfredo, I guess. Shh. It's not that big. Whoa. Like, Vision's laser in the What If. Vision just laser from his forehead, cuts her way out. That'd be tight. I'd get behind that. Alright, Imago, you're fucked. Oh yeah, you're boned, kid. What enemy has that attack? There's another enemy with that attack, exactly. Hold on. It's the... Don't know what it is. Let's throw... Do I have anything I can throw at you? Magic Stick to Stone doesn't seem to work. Magic Shield, as far as I know, it doesn't have any. I feel... it's strange now that you mention it. Yeah! Not enough. Ugh. Ah, it's alright, I guess. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, she's doing about 1,000 now, so Miru's getting better. Entranced, in love. Is she dispirited? I wish they had done this, but when you're in your status bar, it should say, I feel, is it dispirited? Yeah, she must be dispirited, because that's not arm blocking. Let's go Dragoon with her, and she can heal. Because I what else you can do with her? Because that bow doesn't really do anything. No, Miranda. There's a lot of potential for Miranda to be good. Moon Children, Ally Recover. That's Angel's Prayer, and that's Heal. White Silver Dragoons feels like a waste to me. The Dragoon spirits, now that you mention that, the Dragoon spirits don't really seem to give a shit who their host is. They don't really seem to care. Certainly it's not a moral question. Because Dragoon spirits just seem to work with fucking whomever. They don't really seem to care what the motivations of the host are. They just use them. Like, I know there's some manner of fucking chart, and if you fit this personality archetype, you're more likely to get this one, but that's for Facebook. But this is something about, like, also the fact that probably because we ran out of time and ran out of money, and the more I examine the game, the more of the cracks I see in it. That how do I word this? Go look at Tommy. Yeah, that is that's one of the reasons the Power Rangers and shows like that in Japan is the reason that all the characters had to be colored to fit their particular element. It was very important that they were all colored that way. What is this? This is an instant death, isn't it? That's okay. Oh, that's cool. She does have a fucking laser. Why didn't she use that to get out? That would have been sick as fuck. And then Miranda can revive and actually use her abilities for once. Gates of Heaven, because I've never used... All ally 100% recover. Is this... Sorry, the cat hair on my nose. Is this...
God save us.
What?
Gates of Heaven.
Dislike that very many. I don't remember ever using that in my whole life, but okay, so it's a Angel's Prayer and a Healing Breeze across the board. All right, that is reasonable. I just wish they'd drop the Christian verbiage in the Icono and the there you go, get fucked. Experience. Yeah, okay. That's decent. 38, 35. Fuck, I gotta get Miru off the line. Congo, my man! The prompt, Dragon... What? The light dragon should have been... What? We barely defeated it. What? We were fine. We were almost at the moon. We're fine. What the fuck do you mean we barely defeated it? We did that thing's fucking laundry, Dart. 7 more. 7 more. And we're done with Miru. Look at it. Look at it. Important conversation? No convo. The moon that never sets. It's spreading poison all over the world. What? In order to stop the poison, we have to reach the core of the moon before it is too late. Unless Shauna and the core, as Rose says, are wedded and the god of destruction won't be born, right? My teacup is upstairs. This pot of tea is useless to me. It is a dilemma for us because we want to take Shauna back. Thank you, Albert. If we don't meet Shauna, if we can destroy only the core of the moon, the world will be saved. But Zeeg is here for sure with Shauna. That is the only chance to save her. We will save both the world and Shauna. You're so belligerently naive. The fate is not in the hands of the Creator, it's in our hands. We won't let Soa decide the fate of the world. That goes for Shauna's fate as well. We will decide our own fate, because that's what Dragoons have been doing the whole time. That was the point. Kickflip. I probably could have gone over there to check and see if there's a thing. And then we're going to get to a save point, and then I'm going to call the stream for now, because I have to go make supper for everybody and hang out with my kid and bedtime, bath time, that whole business. Is this the moon that never sets? The eldritch fucking horror beyond human understanding. Yes. Yes. It has been long. Very long. Hold the fuck on. You've been here before? Let's get going. I have a lot of questions about that statement just now. Can you guys hear him? He's standing at the top of the stairs having a spagoonie, this guy. Run! Hey, Congo! I love it. Look at the fucking size of it. The moon is shaking. Oh. Don't tell me the god of destruction is about to be born. It cannot be. The birth of the god of destruction is our death. That's right, we are still alive. Let's go. We must stop my dad. Whoa! Alright. And we wake up and bail. Okay. Are we missing somebody? We're missing somebody. No, we're fine. Is this a forest? I don't know. Dart, fuck, is it? I thought we stepped onto the moon. Indeed, but this tree is a true tree. Oh no, we were sent to the ground? No, the divine tree is in the death frontier. There's no trees down there. Listen, it's the heartbeat of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. Fuck. You don't have to keep saying it. An empty body that is... An empty body that is the living corpse from which the soul is taken out by ancient winglies on the day it was conceived in the divine tree. We must be on the moon. Then no matter what it looks like, we gotta keep going. Okay. Onward. Give me this. What is it? Frozen jet. Something I can sell. Perfect. Fuck yeah. This is the prairies. Oh, yeah. I think this is a reskinned area of that area between Kansas and Helena in Serdia. Yeah, Miru. She's killing things on her own now. She's only almost level 50. Oh, excuse me, almost level 40, and she's finally killing things on her own if they're small babies. Whoa. That looks like a grassland. Could we be in Sertio? And now we're in fucking Melsezu. Miranda, what's wrong? I know this place. Does it look like the forest of your home? Not only that, it is the forest of Melsezu where I grew up. So yes, this looks exactly like my home. I'll be back soon. Sorry, but wait for me here. There is something I have to check. Alone. Alright, we're going to have a tiny little boss fight, I think. Oh, Jesus, we are going to have a little boss fight. Shit. As I expected, this is the forest of my home. Why is this on the moon? This rose is... your mom. Mother, where are you going? Go home, Miranda. Huh? You have a kid? Yeah. Mother, don't go. Father is calling you. What are you gonna do? Because I married that man, my life has been completely ruined. He hardly works, he drinks all the time with the money I earned. I don't even have enough food and I am starving every day. I cannot stand it anymore. A beautiful life must be waiting for me if I leave this forest. Yes, I can say farewell to this miserable life. Now let's go. There is absolutely zero redeeming qualities about Miranda's mother. None. There is no forgiveness to be found here, regardless of her situation. She should have taken Miranda. Then our story would be different, wouldn't it? But still, fuck her. What? The Rose was actually my mom the whole time? Look at her. Okay. Are you a what? Okay. Death Rose. That's okay. Yeah, alright. I feel like this is one of the boss fights where you just, like, guard the whole time. I don't think this fight will end by murder. Yeah. Oh, God. Why? Why did you abandon Dad and me? Dad and I. Miranda, I had no choice. Shut up. Dad fell ill and I became an orphan. You can never imagine how I've lived since then. In a castle. You grew up in a castle as one of the Queen's wards. Your story ended way better than it should have. Bah! And it's like, Miranda, forgive me for what I've done. I know, like, the right answer here is like, yes, Mother, I forgive you. I didn't understand. Hello! Hold on, I want to take a wild run at your name. Jagian. I feel like the Y is silent. How is Sweden? I don't understand. I understand what I've done is unforgivable as a mother. Yeah, you're right. Get fucked. But I want you to understand. What do you want? That you abandoned me? I'm 100% in Miranda's camp here. I worked because I didn't want you, a newborn baby, to starve, but he didn't even try. My father may not have been a respected man, but at least he was with me all the time, unlike you. Oh, it hurt. I mean, okay, hold on. Miranda. Your mom's still like just a staggering piece of shit for leaving you. But she should have taken you with her if that was the case. Because that's what she would have done and just left the dad to be drunk and took the kid. But wait, what was the stuff about Miranda's mom used to like beat the hell out of her? Remember telling her that story? She was telling Hachelle in the bar in Ulara that her mom used to like whoop her ass all the time. She hates roses because they're behind her, which came out of nowhere. And you can't sleep. Boy, fuck do I ever know that, man. I can imagine how angry you are at me, but I never forgot about you even for a moment. Don't lie to me. It's not a lie. I visited him so many times to take you with me, but every time he just kicked me out. What? My mother was thinking about me? Yes, that's why you're fighting a apparition on the moon. You have the same name as the goddess of...
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that so much. You have the same name as the goddess of Millie. She is pure and loved by everybody. I named you that because it was my wish for you. Oh, it hurts me. Okay. I love this game dearly. You will hear me bitch about The Legend of Dragoon often and heavily, but that's because I love it so much, and I see the cracks and the creases in what I want.
Welcome to the Hamlet.
Hello! My God. Two whole follows in such a short time. Debar. Amazing. I love this game dearly. I bitch about it a lot, but I'm wildly in love with this game. I've been meaning to go back and play this game a few years myself. You should. You ought to. You'll hear me complain about LOD. You will. If you follow my channel and I'll be doing LPs of LOD. You'll hear me bitch about it. But it's out of a place of love, and things I would change, but all of it's out of a place of love. I desperately love The Legend of Dragoon. I've played it I don't know how many times. I am wildly in love with this game. I am sorry to make you feel lonely, Miranda. Forgive me. No, I can't forgive you, because you fucking abandoned me with my alcoholic father, and you left. And that is the right answer, and that's morally the correct thing to do, because get fucked, man. You could have took your kid and left. But I will forgive you, mother, because that's... will bring peace to Miranda. Won't. Can you forgive me? Thank you, Miranda. Give me all your experience. Yeah. Look at you and her hair flip. Oh. Beautiful. 6,000. Decent. Only 24 more levels to go there, Clover. Mother, I was wrong. You weren't. You weren't wrong. I entered the palace in order to preach love and build a world where everyone can live happily, but my heart was filled with sorrow and hate. Of course it was. And without knowing, I was absorbed in fighting in order to ease my loneliness. I didn't even try to understand my mother's pain and agony, just accumulated hatred and hurt many people. I don't deserve to be a sacred sister. None of that's true. No part of that's true. Miranda, what happened? I fought a giant rose monster. Are you really okay? Your eyes are kind of watery. And she's like, it's fine, because I'm a bitch. Sorry, please leave me alone now. Let's go. What? Please leave me alone now. Let's go. The only thing we can do now is fucking get the fuck out of here and finish fighting this eldritch horror. Let's put you back on because we're nearly done. Oh wait, we're totally finished with her. We're totally done with Miranda. We don't need to use her anymore. Rose, hop off for a second, and Albert. And then it's going to be Rose and Dart together. Albert's on his... Everybody's basically on their own. And it's going to be fine. Gonna sell that. Gonna sell that. Ugh. Almost done with Miru, and then I can put Kongol on. Oh, Kongol's my man. I feel I can see the finish line coming closer every time I do it, and I can't wait till it's done. Get him, Albert. Get that baby dragon for coming out and picking a fight with you. I gotta up Albert's re-equip him. Boy, I need to find a save. So I can go make supper. Gotta go make supper for everybody and hang out with my kid. Then he's gonna go down when I put him down for night time, and then I'm gonna come back, and then we're going to. What are we gonna play tonight? Hunt, maybe. I don't know. Probably LOD. I've gone backward. I might just finish off LOD tonight. I've still got another 2 hours or something now. LOD. I might be able to finish it tonight. Where the hell am I supposed to go? It's fine. Yes. Good God, that kid is shonkus. Won't help you. You just heal. You just heal, my man. And then... Oh, Albert. A noble king. With that tight cape made out of cardboard. I love Albert. Oof. Again. Albert. Goodness me. You're catching up, Albert. My man. Finally. Finally. I didn't do the... Is this the right way to go? Does this lead me right back to the flower? What? Okay. Hold on. Additions, please. One more perky step. And then one more perky step and back to the bench you go. Though, thanks to the advice of Clover, Miru is much stronger than she usually is. Magic-wise, because I don't really use... As a rule, I don't use Miru because she annoys the piss out of me. And I don't really use Miranda because... Miranda hits not hard, and her spell, like her Dragoon magic's not particularly great. Because, like, I've got potions that I can use. Oh, and then we'll get rid of this baby dragon, and then... Yeah! Oh, she's off the line now. I don't have, like, celebration music. I tend to use Rose and Kongol and Albert. Miru, hard to use, because her additions are jank, and, excuse me, her additions are janky, and they're kind of hard, but magic-wise, Miru is, like, the strongest magic character. Her Dragoon is okay. Albert's, yeah. Albert's last one is hard. I'll put it to you that Lavitz, his Blossom Storm, Rose Storm, whatever Lavitz's last edition is, right? That's harder to do than Albert's version. Bum, bum. Oh, Congo, my man. This is not the right way to go. Oh, fuck, it was the right way to go. Idiot. Find a save point, and then I'm gonna go make supper. What is this? We gotta go forward anyway. It's some kind of eldritch nightmare. Ba ba da da ba 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 da da ba. Is it? There are people? What's going on? Why are people living in the moon? On the moon. I still don't know, but... Rose, what are you doing? You feel pain? It is certain that this is not an illusion. That doesn't mean anything. This world is reality. Indeed, I've never visited the moon before, but I cannot help but feel I know this place. People's faces, clothes, it's not a mistake. This is a building in Sertio. I have traveled all over Endiness, and they have typical Sertian faces. Look, that girl over there. Looks Sertian. No, she is not. It cannot be. Type. Disappeared? It looks like that is reality here too. And hash L is like, what the fuck? Alright, we're gonna rock a save, and then we're gonna come back tonight. Good God, we're finally done with everybody's additions. Amazing. We don't have to use Miru anymore. Well, we will. There's boss fight coming. We'll have to use Miru for that. Okay. We're going to call that now, because I've been streaming for, to my count, 3.5 hours, apart from that little hiccup in the middle there where I had to restart. But let's see who's on real quick, and we'll drop a raid on someone, because that's the right thing to do to keep this momentum going. TF2. Oh, it's me. I'm the dude. Wow. Tight. That's me. I'm the biggest guy. Backseating allowed. This guy's rocking the thing. Where the hell are you? He's on disc 2. He's way over on disc 2. What's this? Oh, there's so many messages. What's going on? Right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to raid a channel. Are any of my friends on this evening? Space is, but he's playing PUBG, and I don't feel like that's the right for this crowd. Let's raid. Backseating allowed. Let's go here and keep Legend of Dragoon going so we can keep the community around. Oh yeah, then we're totally going to do this guy. This is the right one to do. Paste. Paste. Okay, starting that raid. Now, listen everybody, and this is important. What I want you to do, look after yourself, and I want you to look after somebody else. I will see you next time.
Wenig aus und warten, dass Dart und die anderen zurückkommen.